There's this writing in every drugs, every pharmaceutical material that said, keep 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 drugs out of the reach of children. In the same scenario, keep server out of the reach of um, users that are not eligible or that are not qualified, that don't have clearance access to your server. This is where ACL comes in. The scenario where a student can access the server of the school, where they store sensitive material like exam question, test questions, and the results of other students. You know how dangerous that can sound. In a process where a user can come into a cafe and has access to the main server of the cafe, or library or stuff like that, you know how dangerous it is. So this is where access control is coming. It helps you filter or deny users that don't have clearance or have privileges to access certain materials, denying them access to the server or to a very sensitive material. So I'll be teaching you how to configure access control list on your router. If you can do it on your router, you can do it on your switch to prevent those users who don't have access, who are not required or have the privilege to see those sensitive material. So we'll be doing access control list. So stay tuned as we go into our command line using our packet tracer to do the configuration. So don't forget to like, don't forget to comment on our video, don't forget to share our video. I still remain Isaac Aduku, your tutor or your instructor. Installed the IP address on all these router, and I've also make it I've also installed static route on all this router. So in most of my previous video, I've taught you guys how to assign IP address and how to configure static route. So on this particular video, we'll just configure access control list. For example, we can use this PC. Let's say this is the student. Let's say this for students. You can use this PC and ping the server. Let's try and ping the server. As you can see, the server, this PC from this department can ping this server. So our access control list now, we'll set it in such a way that this particular PC cannot ping the server. So let's go and do the configuration. Go to this here and IP access list standard. Let's see, block. Let's name it the block students. Yes, block students. ST is for students. So we are on this now. Let's create the command. We'll say deny this particular network. So any we use a wildcard mask, and in a wildcard mask, if it's a /8 network, you say 0.255 we're using a wildcard mask. So any computer attached to this network will not be able to access the server. So you enter, then you say permits any, then you exit. Sorry. Permit any, then you exit. So you int G0/0, create the IP access group, IP access group, ID access group, skip block, SG students out, then you exit. So let's go and try and see if our configuration works. So this is just the only thing, let's see, this is the only configuration we've done here, from this part to this part. So this is the only configuration. For other configuration, the pre-install configuration I did, let me try and show you. Let me try and show you this. So the ping is still going through, so let's go and block it on the interface, on this interface that link to the server. So go, I've done it already, I just test run it, but I want you to follow up with me. Say int in G01, there is a IP access group, block students out. So when you enter, you exit on this one too. So you go back to, let's see if we can still reach the server. See, it's telling us unreachable, destination is unreachable. Let's use our simulation mode to see. See, it gets to the server, but it can't pass it because we blocked this interface already. So it's returning back to this router. What? Router 1. So that's it. That's how you can that's basically how you can do your ACL. So hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you've learned how to block or how to filter a particular department from accessing your information or your server. Thank you guys. Hope the video is, I actually promised that the video will be short. That's why I did some pre-installation. So that's why I showed you most of the installation I did beforehand. So just try and if you want to practice your Lab must not be this complex. You can just do it with two router or a router and a switch and two other departments connected to the switch. Thank you very much, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my video. Gracias.